Okay, Jacob, you're debuting on Sunday in the marathon. Why is now the right time for you to make your marathon debut?
I think my plan is 2023 because I see that I've run track for almost like 9 years, 10 years. I sit down with my management and we plan it. I have to move ahead. So that's why we decided to come to London Marathon.
Is this a permanent move to the marathon, or will you continue to run track?
I think my plan is to run on Sunday, then from there I will see now what will be the next. Yeah.
You set an amazing half marathon world record, blew everyone's minds. How does your strategy for marathon running compare with that for half marathon running? Are you approaching it differently?
Well, I think it's about the training that I did the last few years. But my plan is it was just there. Since 2020 was my plan to run marathon, but unfortunately I went to Barcelona. I broke the record because that time I was just going there to run a good race, but unfortunately I get the record.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I got the record in Barcelona, but yeah, yeah.
Does that excite you about the marathon? Do you think you can sustain that pace?
Yeah, of course it's going to be. Marathon is a new challenge, but I know I'm going to do my best. Yeah.
What has been the biggest challenge of marathon training?
It's like the long run. When you did long run, it's a little bit challenging. The one I did 40K, it was a little bit difficult to me, but we keep pushing. My coach telling me that you can manage it. Yeah.
How many did you do of 40K?
Yeah, I did 40K, but it was a little bit hard to me.
Right, but just one?
No, I did like twice. Yeah.
Twice?
Yeah.
How much has your mileage increased from transitioning from track and half marathon training to the marathon?
No, I think they have increased a lot because now I do in the week like 220 something kilometers by week. Yeah.
What did it used to be? What did, when you trained for the track or the half marathon, what would your mileage be?
No, in the week it was like 120 or 1 something. It was not
120?
Not mileage. It's like kilometers.
Yeah.
150. Yeah.
120 to 150?
Yeah,
Now it's
150
200?
kilometers, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you ran 56:42, did you surprise yourself? Did you believe that you can actually run that quickly in the half marathon?
Yeah, before for me, most of the people were telling me that you will be the one to go and break your own record again because after the other guys, after Kajal, they broke the record. I keep telling my mind I will do it, but the time going to Barcelona, my mind was just going there to run a good race, but when I saw I have the energy, I have to try to push the pace.
And what was the feeling when you crossed the line and you saw 56:42 on the clock? Were you like, whoa, this is crazy? Or
Yeah, it was amazing. It was excitement when I saw that like 20K. I knew that I'm in the world record because I saw 20K around 53. I knew that I'm going to break it, but I was excited.
What do you think's your best distance?
Maybe marathon.
You think you could be better than the half marathon?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What excites you most about running in London?
I think the course, about the course. It's a little bit flat. Yeah.
I think a lot of people, when they see the 56:42, they think, could this be the guy who could run sub 2 in an official marathon? Have you had that thought? Do you think you could do it one day?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people were posting about that. I will be the one, but on Sunday, I have to first to run a good race. I am not even targeting to run the fastest time, but I'm going to run my own race, to run a good personal race.
So what would be a good race for you on Sunday?
To be just in the podium.
No time goal?
Yeah, not there.
Okay.
And Jacob, finally from me, but what goes through your head when you run a race? Do you break it down into 5k, 10k splits and take it kind of that way, or do you kind of think about anything else? Do you break it down?
Only,
Do you break the race down into 5k splits? Do you look at where you are at every 5k during the race?
yeah, of course, I always see my watch because I always run with my watch. I always see. What keeps me is about how you are running and you are increasing or you are slowing down. Giving me a lot of motivation. You can push here, you can slow here.
Go ahead.
How have you found the change in fueling from half marathon through to marathon? How has your body reacted to eating more and running, and how have you changed your strategy around fueling?
You know, marathon is a little bit. It was a new challenge to me because you have to eat a lot, you have to take water, a lot of things you have to do it for me.
And your body's been okay?
Yeah, my
good.
body was responding well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything you're concerned or worried about in the marathon on Sunday?
No, it's nothing.
Yeah. And the 56:42 is such an improvement on your previous personal best. Why do you think you improved by so much? Did you change anything?
No, I think what helped me is the endurance because I was preparing for marathon. I think 2 weeks ago I did 38 kilometers before going to Barcelona.
Yeah.
I think what helped me was that endurance. It was just endurance that helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And you didn't run the 5,000 at the Olympics. You ran only the 10,000. Why didn't you run the 5,000?
Now, of course, you know, 10,000 was a little bit fast and the legs was a little bit tight. I decided to cancel. Yeah.
Would you be satisfied if your track career is over, if you end up doing well in the marathon and you just focus on the roads? Would you be satisfied with your track career or no?
I think for me it's not yet. On Sunday, my man will tell me on Sunday, I will say on Sunday.
Could you be like Safan Hassan and just do everything?
Yeah, of course, for me, I'm still young. I will say on Sunday.
And why'd you choose London for a debut? It's a very deep field, very talented field.
I choose London because it is a flat course and there's a strong athletes you can compete with them. Yeah.
Jacob, I'm John from Uganda. And do you do any superstition before going to the course? Do you do any super ritual before going to the course? What do you do always before you hit the course?
Okay, actually for us, we always, for example, I arrive yesterday. I always do my training, wake up early in the morning, then in the evening. Yeah. But for me, always, I don't like going to see the course. Of course, I always go there on Sunday just.
What's your favorite meal after the game? After
Or sometimes it depends. Maybe sometimes you can take all the water or juice. Yeah.
in case you win on Sunday, you'll be on the podium. How do you wish to celebrate that thing?
Of course, everyone I know will celebrate because now it will maybe the first thing and I know to cross the finish line. I will be so excited.
If you aren't maybe an athlete, what other sport would you take part in?
Now, of course, our father was a farmer. We could be maybe like a farmer.
Okay. Thank you, Jacob.